Right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh Shai and double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And what I want to do is just make a commentary on this video here by O'Hara Davis, who's a boxer from London, England, and he was giving his thoughts on the recent spat of murders there's been in London, which, most of the murders, were just domestic violence, but a significant amount of the murders were like teenagers killing each other, on the streets of London with knives or guns and whatever. So he's giving his thoughts, which he's entitled to do that, but I'm going to give my thoughts. And the main thing I want you to get from this video is, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you're the children of Israel, okay? Right? You're not niggers. You're not black people. All these different identities that have been thrust upon you through your captivity. You, in actual fact, are the children of Israel. All right? And the reason why you got a hard life, the reason why things ain't going the way you want them to go, ultimately goes back to the holy scriptures and the covenant that your forefathers made with Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, that if you kept the laws, statutes, commandments, the way of righteousness, you would be blessed above all people. But if you forsook that way and went in the way of evil and went in the way of wickedness, then you would be trodden down by your enemies and you would be brought low. Right? And here it is that you're in that condition. Now, you're in the condition of being brought low. That's why you talk about the ghetto life. The reason you're in that position with your oppressor above you is due to the evil of our doings, i.e. murder, i.e. stealing, i.e. lying, i.e. idolatry, i.e. adultery, and the list goes on of sins. And so what's happening now is, you Israelites, you desire to be rich. You desire to be blessed. You desire abundance. You want to get rich. Right? But you don't know the way to do this. You don't know the way. You think the way of evil is the way to riches, is the way to be blessed. All right? And what you do is you use your poverty as an excuse for the wickedness that you do. And it's not an excuse, because I'm going to tell you this. When the Son of the Living Power comes and makes his return on this earth, you ain't going to be able to stand before the judgment and say, well, I was poor, that's why I did this, that, and the other. That's not an excuse. Stop using poverty as an excuse for the reason why you're selling drugs, you're lying, you're stealing, you're murdering. Stop using it as an excuse as to why you ain't got no integrity. All right, it's lame and it's old. So I'm going to play him. I'm going to play this O'Hara Davis. I'm going to let him speak some points. I'm going to bring up points and I'm going to bring out some scriptures. So let's go.
Drugs. Because look at the areas. These people are being brought up in areas. Go to certain areas, keep away from these kids. Because they are kids. These people are 15, 16, 17-year-olds that are going around killing people. They're kids. And, I think it's really sad. But what I'd want to say is, let's look at the areas where these things are happening. And let's look at why these killings are happening. Let's look at why people sell drugs. Because look at the areas. These people are being brought up in areas where there are no opportunities.
Nah, first of all, that's a lie. There's not no opportunities. There's no opportunities that they want. All right? That's bullshit. Yeah? That's bullshit. There are opportunities. Yeah? It's just that the jobs which is available to them, they don't want them jobs because they just want to shine. They don't want daily bread. They want to shine. They want the Gucci. They want the Louis Vuitton. Yeah, they want the designer labels. They want all the finest holes. They want to pop the crystal. They want the riches. and the opportunities that are available to them won't provide them riches. Yeah? That's why they don't want to do the carpentry apprenticeship. They don't want to do the plumbing apprenticeship. They don't want to do the electrician apprenticeship. Yeah? They don't want to join an agency and start off as a laborer and build your way up in some form of trade. They don't want to do that because it's deemed as too much hard work, and for them, in their eyes, it doesn't end in riches. And that's really what they want. They want to be rich. Yeah, so all that bullshit about there ain't no opportunities, that's a lie. Yeah, if you really want to go get a job and you want to go make enough money for you to survive from day to day, you can find a job. There's plenty of agencies that's looking for laborers. These little gremlins, first of all, a lot of them don't need to work because they're in school. Secondly, when they leave school, they can get work. They just don't want to do it. They want to be cool. They want to do what they see on the TV. They would listen to too much hip hop and watch too much gangster films. And they think that that's what black culture is all about. Get rich or die trying. Stop blaming the poverty. Yeah? Because it's better to choose poverty than to be a demon, to be a devil, to be a murderer. But they don't have that within them. Anyway, let's keep going.
There were no opportunities in these areas.
So don't give me that bullshit, because I'm from London and I'm from the ends. There are opportunities. Yeah, and now I'm gonna tell you straight. Them guys that were too cool for school and they want to be gangsters, yeah, they all ended up in jail with criminal records. Then a lot of them now, they're my age, because I'm 30 years old now. I'm 30 years old. I know what the deal is. A lot of them guys ended up either dead, all right? They either ended up in jail, and they've come out of jail, and they're trying to get a job. But they can't get a job now, literally because they got a criminal record. So they're handicapped in life. And that ain't nobody else's fault but their own, because ain't nobody told you to get no criminal record. You understand what I'm saying? Right? But because back then they were trying to be too cool for school. There was opportunities for them, but they rather hang around outside the bookies. They rather run around on the streets. Instead of looking for the opportunities, they look for blood. That's what they were looking for, which we're going to get the scriptures. So don't give me that BS about there ain't no opportunities. There are opportunities. They're just not the opportunities that these gremlins seek for. Their mind and their mindset is not geared towards the same things that they're... Because a lot of these youths, their fathers worked hard. Their fathers did whatever they had to do, whether it be bus driver, train driver. These dudes don't want to be no bus drivers. They don't want to be no train drivers. They don't want to do a normal job and earn a normal wage. They want to be gangsters. Yeah, they want to be rich. And that's why they go the way that they go. Because that's them riches they looking for, that's what they're chasing. But they're wicked.
Where these things are happening. I like to use myself as an example. I'm 26 now, so this time 10 years ago I was 16 years old. When I was 16 years old, I was in Crown Court. I was in and out of Crown Court. They had me on they were trying to charge me with attempted murder at 16 years old. At the same time, I was also on bail for possession of Class A drugs at 16, 17 years old. So,
I mean, why are you in the possession of Class? First of all, drug dealing has got to be one of the most filthy, disgusting, and evil things you could possibly do for money on the face of this planet Earth. And everything that surrounds drug dealing is death. But the reason people are involved in drug dealing is not so they can have daily bread. It's because they want to be rich. Because selling drugs on that level that they want to get to, they want to sell keys, allows them to be rich. Yeah? And that's why they do it. It's a fast track to so-called riches. They're not doing it because they're poor. They're doing it because they see it as an easy way for them to get rich. It's that simple. Ain't no reason for no 15, 14-year-old, 13-year-old to be selling drugs, period. Not when not when you got parents at home that's giving you a meal every day. Not when you're going to school. A lot of you got school dinners you could eat in school. You ate in school for free. No, but you want the Gucci, you want the Louis Vuitton, you want the expensive things in life. That's why you selling drugs. You think it's cool. And that's how these older lot coerce these young men into joining up these gangs and doing these things. Because they think that's the way that to El Dorado.
Even though I got arrested for, and I got charged for it, I got convicted for certain things. It didn't make me a bad person.
You was a bad person. Just be honest with yourself. See, look, man, this is the problem with Jake, man. Jake don't want to just admit when you're a piece of shit, man. That's why the scriptures say what they say, man. Unless you're in Yahweh Shai, man, and you repent and you seek after the ways of Yahweh Shai, you're a bad person, man. Point blank, period. I wasn't a bad person. You see, always blaming everyone else for your own actions. You were doing wickedness, but it wasn't because you was a bad person. What, you were doing it because you was a good person? Just keep it real.
I was lost. Just like these guys are.
You're still lost. If you ain't got Yahweh Shai, you're still lost.
I was lost. I was lost as hell. You know, going to school, the only thing we got told in school by our teachers was, you're going to either end up dead or you're going to end up in jail.
That's another lie. No teacher ever told me that, ever. That's a lie, okay? There ain't no teacher in school saying the only thing no, that's a lie. The people who get taught that stuff is the ignorant, dumbass youths that don't want to take no tellings, lacking discipline. That's the ones that get told that. The ones that consistently fucking up, day after day, week after week, being rebellious and acting like an asshole. Yeah, again, whose fault is that? That you don't want to listen, that you're too stubborn, that you ain't got no discipline. Yeah, blame it on everybody else. It's the teacher's fault, right? That you don't want to shut the fuck up, sit down and do your work. I'm telling you, man, you Jakes, man, I'm tired of this shit.
That's what we got told in school. But that's what they don't show you in the media. They make certain people out to be so bad.
They are so bad. They are. They are so bad. They're a bunch of gremlins, man. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, 2/3 of you, man, you're going to be destroyed. If you don't repent from your mindset, that evil, wicked, demonic mindset that you got, that carnal mind, which is enmity with the Most High, you're going to be destroyed, man.
But they don't show you why they become like that. Let's look at the areas where these things are happening.
They don't come like that because of poverty. They come like that because they lack the knowledge and the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. That's why they do the things they do. It ain't because of poverty. There's plenty of people that are poorer than these guys that don't do the things they do. They hustle hard in life. They hustle, man. They do what they got to do. I come from a family that's poor. Man never sold no drugs. Man hustle hard, even man they gotta sell drugs. Sell drugs. Man ain't gonna do that. Man will rather go and sell actual rocks, man. I hear stories about my great granny used to sell rocks. They used to do all kinds of things to feed themselves and their family. Never sell no drugs. You ain't got to sell drugs and kill people. Get the hell out of here, man. Some people, that's why you got men out there that work 3 jobs, man, just to make it. And you standing out there in the corner selling drugs, think someone's supposed to feel sorry for you, man.
These things are happening in the ghetto. There's no money in these areas. There's no opportunities.
Stop blaming money.
These kids are not told you can get older and you can become an artist, or you can become a boxer, or you can become a footballer, you can become a rapper, you can become a singer.
Man, shut up. Listen. So you know, look, man, you get pissed off. Listen, so you're telling me that's the options now? First of all, entertainment is a small part of society. Yeah, not everyone can be an artist. Not everyone can be a footballer. Not everyone can be a boxer. There's only very few people that actually make money doing that. Society revolves around a lot more than entertainment. And you see, look, this is the madness. You see, these people have got it into their mind like They don't want to work. They want to either do some entertainment or sell drugs. And they actually think that that's their road to riches. That's the only thing. No, man. Let me get to the scriptures, man. You see, this is the stuff that pisses you off, man. This is the stuff that pisses you off, man. Jay always making excuses, man, for why they're wicked as all hell. Listen, let me get this scripture right here. Proverbs 1. All right? Because this is the root of the reason why these people in the ghetto are doing what they're doing. They're doing it because they lack wisdom and understanding. Yeah, it's not the poverty. The poverty is a pressure. The reason they're cracking under that pressure and doing all this wickedness is because they have no light in them. They have no foundation. They have no standards within themselves. They don't stand for anything, so they'll do anything. A little bit of pressure comes down and they'll do whatever it takes. They won't choose the hard road. They're always looking for the easy way. This is Proverbs 1:1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, the king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding. Because if they understood anything, they would know that if you try and do wickedness to be blessed, it don't work like that, man. It's going to come back on your head as a curse. But they lack that understanding. They lack that understanding. Here it is, you trying to escape poverty by doing wickedness, when the wickedness is the reason you're in that poverty in the first place. That's called insanity. It says to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equity. To give, and then the thing is, when you start acting like a demon, you make the place you live even worse than what it's supposed to be. Man, it says to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and description. And that's the real issue at the end of the day. These young men lack knowledge and discretion because they don't know the scriptures. And they don't have no understanding in the scriptures. They're just wild bulls out there filled with all unrighteousness and darkness that they get from older wicked Negroes, from their mothers, and from the media, from all this hip hop and this gangster rap and all of this garbage, man. Got them thinking that you can't learn no maths, you can't learn no English, you ain't got no use. You dummy. The only thing you could be is a rapper, or that's stupidity, man. We're better than that. We've been better than that, man. You're doing what you're doing because you're weak. You're weak-minded, man. A wise man, these wicked-ass drug dealers, they go and get these young boys, fill their heads with all kind of madness and got them out there running their drugs so they don't get caught with nothing on them. And then say something goes wrong and the youth mess up or some shit, then they kill the youth and then the youth ain't never been found again. That's the kind of wicked shit that these niggas are doing out here. All for the money. All for the paper so they can ride around in their BMWs, in their brand new BMWs and their Range Rovers and get ratings. Want to get rated, man. Man, that's what the Lord's going to deal with, man. The Lord's going to fuck the ghetto up even worse than what it is, man. The Lord's going to bring even more death. Then sit around and make excuses and blame the police and blame everybody else for the reason you're a demon. No, you're a demon, man. The love of money is the root of all evil. And that's why these guys are doing what they're doing. Because they love money more than the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's why they will kill their brother on some Murder Mitch type shit. They will kill their own brother for the money, man. They will sell crack to their own brother for money, man. You're a lowlife, man. Don't blame poverty for that. That's you. That's on you. No opportunities. Give me a break. All right. If you had any faith, man, you'd know that the Lord will provide you your daily bread, man. All right. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. We're a people that are supposed to deal with learning. But like he said in the thing, guys don't want to do maths, English, and science. Well, I just want to rap, What kind of madness is that? We're supposed to be a people that's constantly increasing in learning and skill. And it's getting worse because really when you go back into like 2-3 generations ago, Jake was like that, man. When you go into the first set of Benjamites that came to England, they were handymen, man. They could do everything, man. Me and the brother Amarth were just talking about that the other day. They would learn everything they possibly could, man. They didn't even need to go to school to learn how to be a plumber, a carpenter. My dad could damn near do everything. My auntie's husband can do damn near everything. The brother Amarth's dad, all our dads and our uncles and granddads were like handymen, man. They could do everything, man. Now Jake just, I can't learn. Only thing I can do is be an entertainer, sell drugs. That's what I want to do. I don't want to learn maths and English. But you somehow you managed to add up money though. You can learn that, right? You damn beast. The higher learning of knowledge, man, our people began all that, man. Universities and all that. Our people are people of skill, a people of knowledge, a people of wisdom. And you trying to blame poverty for the reason your mindset is in a Nike box and you think the only thing you could do is be an entertainer or sell drugs. Come on, man. Come on, man. Scripture says a wise man will hear and will increase learning. Your mindset isn't geared towards learning and increasing in wisdom. You just want money. You don't want wisdom. You just want money. Money is the root of your life. That's your God. And the love of money is the root of all evil. That's why you're doing the evil that you're doing. For the love of money. Even Bone Thugs and Harmony had a song. For the love of money. That's you niggas. You do anything for money. You got a price. Bunch of Judases. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Right? To understand a proverb and the interpretation. Jake, there used to be a time where Jake would have certain proverbs, man. Like when I was growing up on the islands, man. The old lot, the old lot would speak certain proverbs all the time. These new neo GMO nigglets you got running around here, they don't know no proverbs. Or the only thing they might say is, I'd rather catch a murder than flip a burger or some stupid shit like that. They ain't got no wisdom and they don't want no wisdom. They don't want to learn. They don't want to apply their brain to anything, man, that they don't deem is going to make them rich. All right? The words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. They don't fear the Lord. They don't fear the Lord. That's why they're doing the things that they're doing. That's why they feel no way to murder their brother for lucre or over something light. They don't feel no way about it because they don't fear the Lord. They don't know that at the end of the day, that blood that you shed is going to come back on you. They're worried about the police. They don't know that the Most High's eyes burn 10,000 times hotter than the sun. The Lord is going to get you, man. Even if you get away with it in the eyes of the so-called white man, the Lord is going to get you, man. You devil. But you see, they ain't got the fear of the Lord. But fools despise wisdom and instruction, man. These little youths, they don't have no discipline. They're wild as hell, causing all kind of havoc all the damn time. Nobody can't tell them nothing. Self-destructive ruts, and then you're trying to blame poverty. That's not the reason, man, because you could go places in the world where they're more poor than you, and they sit their ass down and be listening in class, man, and they trying to learn. You ain't trying to learn a damn thing. You're just trying to be cool. Stop making excuses, man. Pick up a book and read, man. There's libraries out here for free. You ain't never see you niggas up in the library. You ain't never in the library trying to learn and trying to better yourself on any other level, man. Full of shit. Esau's got these libraries out here for free where you could go and try and learn something, man. You don't want to do that. But you're going to blame poverty, man. Come on, man. It's time to stop this bullshit. It says, my son, hear the instruction of thy father and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head and chains about thy neck. Yeah, the wisdom and the knowledge of the heavenly Father is supposed to be the most treasured thing for you. And then everything else shall come after. But you trying to get the riches and all that through wickedness, man. It ain't gonna work, man. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. You see these wicked niggas, they want to run. They want to be bad boys. They want to go steal mopeds and burn them out. That's kind of things these guys do. Just run, steal someone's car just to burn it. It's demons, man. If sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they come with us, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. You had these niggas used to run around in London back in the day, just robbing people's phones, man. There weren't no reason for them to be robbing nobody's phone. They were doing it because they could. Damn devils, man. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. And that's their mentality. Just listen to their music. Right? Cast in thy lot among us. That's that gang shit. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Yeah, when it comes to doing some evil, they're quick, they're on a hype, they got the energy. But when it comes to doing some work, doing some hard work, they're tired, they ain't got the time. Hell out of here, man. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. The evil and the wickedness that you're perpetrating, the stealing, the lying, the murdering, it only is going to come back on your own head. You ain't going to achieve that which you're really seeking for. You ain't going to be blessed. You're going to be cursed. Your own wickedness is going to reprove you. All right? Then when you catch hell, you blaming everyone else. You blaming the police because you got caught with some crack cocaine. Now you like, fuck the police. Nigga, you were the one that had the crack cocaine on you selling crack. You're to blame. Take responsibility for your own actions, man. That don't mean the police ain't wicked, but you was being wicked. Hanging around with a bunch of drug dealers, you get caught with them and go jail now that everyone else is to blame but you. Why are you hanging around with them? Birds of a feather flock together, man. You shouldn't be hanging around with no grimy ass niggas, man. I don't hang around with no grimy. Look, man, I ain't got time for that. You sleep with dogs, you're going to get fleas. I ain't with all that madness. I'm a grown man. Yeah? I got to go work. I got to put food on the table. I ain't got time for all that madness. Yeah? So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. And the men of the Lord are out there teaching, but they don't want to hear it. She crieth in the chief place of the concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And that's what you are. You're a bunch of fools. And you're acting like fools. Brute beast, animals. And you think it's cool. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And that's what's happening right now. All right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You're going to be, in this life, you're going to be put into positions where there's going to be a hard way and there's going to be an easy way. And a lot of times, the easy way is wicked. Right? You got to choose the hard way. You got to take the hard road. Right? My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted to take that easy way because it looks easier. It looks like it's got the better rewards. But little do you know, it's a snare, man. It's a snare onto your soul and it's going to destroy you. And that's what that whole gangsterism and drug dealing is. It looks like the easy path. It looks like the cool path that's got the high rewards. But it's a snare. It's a trap. It's a trap. It says, set thy heart aright. Get your mind right. How do you get your mind right? By getting the understanding of these scriptures and the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Get your mind right. That's what's wrong with our people. The number one issue with our people is their mind ain't right. Your heart ain't right with the Lord. That's what it is. It goes deeper than poverty. Because even if you had money, your heart ain't right. You still be doing wickedness. You just want more. Because you're not content, man. Why we had money in the ancient world. What happened when we had money? Started worshipping idols, oppressing each other, killing each other, murdering each other. Even when we had money. Because you want more. Because you're covetous. Because your heart ain't right. Yeah? Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not. Constantly endure. You got to endure the hardships of these lives, man. Especially when you find out that really it's a punishment from the Most High for wickedness. But you going to do more wickedness, man? Come on. And make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end, because the Lord is going to deliver us out of poverty, man, at the last end. But not through wickedness, but through the righteousness of faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay? Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So if that means you got to go, because, hey, like the brothers that's in the camp, a lot of these young brothers, that's coming to the camp, they're young brothers. And they got to go get whatever job they can. And it don't matter what the job is. They go and they get the job and they work. And we tell them, look, brother, while you're doing that job and you putting food on your table, ain't nothing wrong with looking for opportunities for other jobs. And guess what? A brother will get the Lord through the Spirit, something will come up and they'll get a better job. Me, myself, is the same thing. I've gone from job to job to job to job. The Lord always put food on my table. And if a better job come up, I can take it. And a lot of times you get opportunities by just not being a nigger, man, by working hard, turning up to work on time and doing what you got to do. People recognize that through the Spirit, and then other opportunities pop up for you, man. But if you're just going to be a nigger, man, you know, come on. No opportunities, man. That's bullshit, man. You don't want to work, man. Go join up to an agency. Yeah, they're going to give you shitty money. They're going to give you minimum wage doing some hard work for 12 hours. But you know what, man? At least you ain't sinning, man. And peradventure, in due time, the Lord will provide something better for you, man. But no, Jake don't want to do that. Jake want to shine. Jake want to get all the fine ass hoes. He wants 1 million women. Yo, just chill, man. You ain't King Solomon, man. You're in captivity, man. Just chill. Why don't you spend more time working on your inward parts? And I ain't talking about your intestines. Right? You just want to shine. You don't want to wear Gucci and Polka Cabana or whatever the hell that. I don't know how to pronounce most of that shit, right? Because I don't care about all that. That don't mean I ain't got no brand clothes. But I don't care about all that, man. And I sure as hell ain't doing no wickedness to get them. All right? Because I know it's going to be a curse unto me. All right? It says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Poverty is adversity. It's a pressure. It's adversity. And a lot of you, really, you ain't under that much pressure to be doing what you're doing, man. Because there's places in the world 1,000,000 times worse than where you at. You just making excuses, man. Ain't nobody starving to death in London, man. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if a guy is starving to death, you can understand he gonna rob some bread or go steal some food, man. You can understand that. But you niggas in London ain't starving to death, man. Your version of poverty is you can't afford the new iPhone. You ain't wearing the best, the Nike trainers. You might have to get some cheap Primark trainers. That's reason to sell drugs. That's the reason to give a man crack cocaine and suck his soul out. So you can get yourself some brand new Hirachis. You piece of shit. I'm gonna call it what it is. Oh yeah, I'll sell it to put put bread on it. No, you sell it to get Gucci, my nigga. You ain't selling it to buy no Hovis, okay? Stop lying to yourself. You're a devil. All right? It ain't that bad. It's poverty, but it ain't on the level where you, man, have to be doing what you're doing, man. All right? Acting like a bunch of wild beasts, making us look bad in the eyes of the rest of the world, man. Believe in him and he will help thee. Right? The Lord will help you. The Lord will provide for you on daily bread. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Trust in the Lord. But you rather trust in the gun. You rather trust in a knife. You rather trust in money instead of trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to provide. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest you fall. And that's what you're doing. You go aside and you fall, and we all see it. You end up dead in the streets, lounging in a jail somewhere, blaming everyone else but yourself. Oh yeah, it's the poverty, fam. You get me? No, it's not. It was you. Because I grew up the same. I'm in the same situation as you. And I'm not doing the stupidity that you're doing. Thank the Most High. Because the Lord showed me the light, man. But when someone tries to tell you, you don't want to hear it. So whose fault is that? But anyway, I just wanted to bring out a few precepts and just talk about this, man. Read the scriptures, man. In fact, let me get that, man. Our people were always a people of skill. When the Babylonians came, right, to conquer our people, man, we were filled with people of skill and knowledge, man. Not just rappers and, you know what I'm saying, man? You guys make it look that that's all there is to life, man. I can't learn maths, science, and English, man. You know, we don't like that. I want to rap and be an artist. Man, what are you, man? Let's see if I can get that scripture, man. We've always been a people of skill and learning, man. Oh, where is it? There we go. Jeremiah 24:1. The Lord showed me, and behold, 2 baskets of figs were set before the temple of the Lord. After that, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, carried away captive Jeconiah, the son of Joachim, king of Judah, and the princes of Judah, with the carpenters and smiths from Jerusalem, and had brought them to Babylon. Man, we were a people that was filled with skilled men, that was skilled with their hands, men that were learned, man. Men that you, first of all, science and maths, learning language, being able to use maths and science is basically the knowledge of things that are around you, is really important for life. To do everything you do involves science, maths, and English. But for some reason, you think it's beyond you to sit there and study and learn. You got to be a footballer. And you don't even realize that to be an elite level athlete, you got to have a knowledge of science, maths, and language, man. Because you got to be able to communicate, right? You got to learn about biology and how your body works and all these different things. And maths, you got to be able to calculate things, man. And measure things, man. You don't even see, you just think it's a simple thing. You just run, you're just using muscle. Man, high level athletes have to have intelligence. That's how you get to the highest level of any athlete. Top level musicians have to end up learning a lot about what? The science of music. Sound and how it works. You jakes, man. Man. The Lord's gonna have to do something, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna go on, man. I gotta get some other stuff done. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom.